Hey everybody, Pete Gluszek here for Bass University Basics. And I'm here today in this episode, we're gonna be talking about how to find a place to fish where you live. And this may seem like an odd place to get started, to find a place to fish, but this is where it happens. This is where I do it. And I'm gonna show you how I do it. And hopefully it's gonna help you very easily find some great bodies of water to fish where you live. And one of the problems that you find when you're starting out in fishing is the big bodies of water are what everybody talks about. And that's where probably a lot of people are going to send you to fish. When you Google places to fish near where you live, they're going to send you to the most popular, largest bodies of water. When you go to the tackle shops, they're going to probably do the same thing. And there's some inherent problems for a bank angler, a new angler, when you're being directed to a giant body of water. This one, for example, I have up here on Google Earth is Lake Okeechobee. By the way, Google Earth is how I do it. I love working in Google Earth. Whether I'm fishing a giant body of water like Okeechobee here, or I'm looking for a tiny body of water like I'm going to show you how to do, it's so helpful in being able to break down that water, what seasonal patterns. What we're going to talk about today is what kind of bank habitat is available or shoreline access. Google Earth is a great program, highly recommend it. And here we are at Lake Okeechobee, and Lake Okeechobee is giant. It's 20 miles across. Bank access is somewhat limited, and what you have when you're trying to find a place to fish, and you're going to a place like this, you find bank access. Well, the problem becomes, does the points or the areas where you're able to access the water, are they in line with the seasonal patterns that the fish are using? In other words, in the summertime, there may not be any fish anywhere near the banks on certain bodies of water. So, gaining bank access to these large bodies of water is a very challenging way to right away get started catching bass. And that's what I want for you guys. I want you to be able to get to a body of water where you can right away start catching bass. So, places like this, giant bodies of water, Lake Okeechobee, Lake Champlain up in New York, Kentucky Lake, all the big reservoirs in Texas and Alabama and Arkansas. I recommend that we get into those later. Let's get started. Let's fish small. And here's how I do it. We'll go and look. I guess first I'm going to show you the area where I live and how I find the lakes and ponds right around my house here. And simply on Google Earth, it's great. You just type in whatever area you live in, and you just type it up here in the search bar, and look at that. It pops right up.
Welcome to Bass University TV, an online video training course where you'll learn champion bass fishing techniques from pro anglers Pete Gluszek, Mike Iaconelli, and their talented special guests. From on the water to in the classroom, you'll learn sound techniques and strong fundamental bass fishing skills. Watch hours of video content on multiple topics at your own pace for a low monthly fee. Cancel at any time. Information is power in the sport of fishing, so learn from the very best. Subscribe to Bass University TV today.